Hello, dear friends. My name is Sofia Dorinskaya. I am a doctor and the head of the Center for Medical Information. And in our center, we help eliminate nutrient deficiencies using our own method. It's already the 11th year. Today, I'm answering a viewer's question. He asked me to explain what Sartans are. So, Sartans are a group of medications. There are several classifications, including by generations and by pharmaceutical groups. Sartans are a group of drugs used to treat arterial hypertension. Let me explain in simple terms what arterial hypertension is. This is something that all pharmacologists study. We have a blood vessel like this, with a cross-sectional diameter like this, for example. What happens when the pressure increases? This vessel narrows. It narrows. The pipe has narrowed, the pressure has increased. Since our body is alive, this happens with the help of special hormones called angiotensins. Angio means vessel, and tensin means vessel tone. Yes, there are several of them, like the first and the second. These hormones work with the kidneys. The kidneys produce their own hormones, for example, vasopressin. Vaso means vessel. Press means to press on the vessel, yes. And all of this increases our blood pressure. What do sartans do? They block these hormones that increase blood pressure, the ones that constrict blood vessels, these angiotensins. And in this way, the blood vessel doesn't constrict, it stays dilated. And in this way, we don't get arterial hypertension. This high blood pressure doesn't happen. Basically, everything is not bad, right? You have to agree, everything is pretty good, and, in general, it makes sense. At first, this likely works perfectly. Do you understand what the problem is? You need to realize one simple thing. What? If there is no answer to the question, why does the body constrict these vessels? And why does the body produce hormones like angiotensins, vasopressins? That's why it produces them. After all, the body is not stupid. The body is not a fool. Believe me, nature is not foolish. So there must be some important biological reason why the body produces these hormones and why the body needs to raise this blood pressure. Why? Does the body need to raise this blood pressure? That's the first question. Second, why doesn't it return to normal? After all, it's absolutely standard, healthy, reasonable mechanism in the body for regulating life. You see, this is regulation. This is completely normal regulation of life. Why do these blood vessels in a particular person remain constricted and don't return to normal? When a certain situation has passed, what is this situation that makes their blood vessels stay constricted? And unfortunately, when we face this kind of therapy, we need to dilate the blood vessels, so we'll give them sartans, which block hormones. The blood pressure dropped. Well, thank God, no one looks for the cause any further. But the problem is that the body has some reason why it does this. And since the cause hasn't been eliminated, and the body needs the vessels to be constricted, but these vessels are forcibly dilated, and the body thinks its regulation isn't working. What do you think the body will start to do? Right? It will start increasing the production of vasopressins and angiotensins, those very hormones that constrict blood vessels. It needs the blood vessel to be constricted, but the vessel isn't constricting. So the body thinks that. So, it's not working well and needs improvement. so everything should be done to increase it. It directs all its efforts to increase the production of these hormones. And what do we see? We see a dependency, a developing dependency on taking these sartans. Because just try to stop taking them now. Just try. When our train has already picked up speed, it's rushing to produce these angiotensins at full force, and then you suddenly stop the sartans. What will happen to you? Well, you'll have strokes. Why? Because situationally, yes, you can give it situationally, but even without solving the problem, why does this happen all of a sudden? You won't become healthy. You need to figure out what's happening to you. But why? That's why two people are sitting. One has high blood pressure, the other is normal. Why? Should I go on? What's happening? What's wrong in this person's body? And until the situation is investigated at this level, what's happening? Why does the body need to do this? Why does it need to constrict the blood vessels? And if this cause isn't eliminated, you won't achieve any health, any healing, or any good condition. So, thanks to our technology, what we do, we look at the situation completely. Who received our recommendations? And there are thousands of these people already. Do you always see that your recommendations include a way to investigate why your body works this way? And a specific solution to start resolving this? Do you get the point? Do you understand? After all, we actually need to conduct, and I'm not afraid to use this word, investigative actions. After all, a diagnosis is an investigation, just like when you investigate a crime or when you investigate some kind of suboptimal situation. You earn money, you come home, and your wallet is always empty. You need to investigate. And it's not always your naughty wife who spent everything. Maybe. But if you accuse her without any proof, you might even get hit on the head. You need to investigate. You need to get evidence. Do you understand? And what kind of evidence is there? Result. Result. Do you understand? What is evidence in medicine? What is evidence-based medicine? It's not what they're trying to sell you right now. Did you actually get healthy or not? Did you solve the problem? Did you resolve the issue? Why does the body, as it seems to us, abnormally keep constricting your poor blood vessels, and you end up sitting there with a blood pressure of 220s? You need to know the cause of what's happening, and you need to address that cause. Editor, Corrector A. Kulakova? Because otherwise, you'll just get hooked on these medications, these sartans, or any others. I explained the mechanism because your body needs your blood vessels to constrict, but they aren't. So your body is producing these toning hormones at full speed, but they don't work, so it produces even more. And they still don't work, so it produces even more. You stopped, and now your body has tightened everything. Oh my God! You see, this is a serious matter. It's actually dangerous. Without an investigation, without finding out the cause, that very case study. The case is your situation, basically. You understand. That's it. That's the whole set. It's not just about what you eat, how you sleep, what medications you take, what treatment you're undergoing, what daily routine you follow. What is your health history? You see, that's all part of your case. That's all the information. And until you gather it, until you investigate, until you find out what's going on with the nutrition, until you adjust the nutrition. And if it turns out, as it sometimes does, that doctors look at the illness and don't see it, then we send you to specific doctors. Oh my goodness, really? You look but don't see? We showed it, and everyone pointed to the right place. He went to the doctor, who said yes, and then they cured everything. And then we continue the case when he came back from the doctor. You understand? So, I hope I answered the question, what are Sartans? But whatever it is, without investigating the cause of the situation, why do you have high blood pressure? Why do you have it? These hormones, the body produces them and absolutely does not intend in any way to quickly restore normalcy. What's wrong? What's not adding up? Why is all this needed? You know, all of this, all these medications, it's all temporary. It leads to dependence and to the problem won't go away. So please visit the website Daginskaya.com, submit a request for a test, and we will be happy to help everyone. We'll write a recommendation, your own personal one, with your case. We will handle your case and guide you by the hand to the field. Condition remains good. Nails have spread. Camera should follow. Good, energetic. A cheerful outlook on life, and you will be able to continue your life. No one cancels medicine. Well, no one cancels their medications, but you have to understand that this is a crutch. And moreover, a crutch without any investigation. Why do you really need it? You see, it's always risky when you don't know the answer to the question, why? When you just blindly do something, you can mess things up so badly that it'll be hard to get out of it. I have a separate question for pharmaceutical companies. How do you choose the names? Is that it? Where did these Sartans come from? That's my personal question, I don't know. Just like that, at the end of the video, for those who watch till the end, maybe someone knows where they get all this from? Some names are so strange, you wonder if they're joking. Well, anyway, that's just a little digression from everything. Come visit, we're open, all the best.